So 2025 is here. It's time to look ahead and let you all know what I'm up to in 2025. I did my 2024 look back and review the other day, so go and watch that for a recap of 2024. But now the new year's here and it's time to plan ahead. And yeah, 2025 is going to be the year of spontaneity, flexibility and giving back. So yeah, each year I reflect back on the previous 12 months, look at the good bits, the bad bits. I did that last week in the 2024 review. And yeah, going forward I then set to amalgamate the next year's kind of plan. One, my own training, my own running, what kind of goals and targets I want to set for myself. Obviously the channel's targets in terms of vlogs I want to do, things I want to film for the channel, and obviously everything else in between. So yeah, 2025, like I said, looking at last year, I really enjoyed the pacing side of it. So 2025 is going to involve more pacing than 2024. Yeah, I really enjoyed all the pacing races I did. So I really enjoy giving back to other people, helping other runners, seeing other people hit their targets. So I'm going to try and do more of that this year. In a second I'll go through all the pacing confirmations I've already got for 2025. In terms of the races, I'm definitely pacing at the minute. And with that pacing in mind and the spontaneity and flexibility I mentioned earlier, I don't want to box myself in again and pigeonhole myself into training blocks like I did in 2024 and ended up having to miss a race pacing duty because I picked up an injury within my own training. So yeah, with pacing and giving back being a bit of the priority next year, both for the channel and obviously my running itself, I've come to a happy compromise. And drum roll please, there will be no goal races for me in 2025. So what does that mean? I will still be entering races, I will still be racing periodically throughout the year, but there'll be less pressure and there'll be no official kind of designated training blocks for any race. So previously, like last year, I did Mission 40, but I didn't enter a race. I did a time trial, same for the half marathon, half time series. Didn't enter a half marathon for that. The marathon I did, and again previous years I would have done a training block specifically for a race, a goal race, like most people do. Enter the race with a set time or goal in mind and try and achieve that. So yeah, I'll still be training seriously. I won't be doing any official blocks. That frees me up for, let's say, the flexibility to be fresh and able to pace at the various races and paces I've got lined up, and also helps me to compare on race day how I perform compared to doing a designated block for that race. So let's cover the pacing first. I'll put on the screen now, that's all the races I'm already confirmed to pace at in 2025. So you're quickly going through them: Upton Park 10k in early March, and then Heaton Park half marathon at the end of March, Chester half marathon in May, Warrington 10k at the running festival in September, Tatton Park half marathon in early November, and then Heaton 10k in late November. So yeah, they're all confirmed. I'll be doing all those at the paces displayed on screen. I may or may not pick up additional ones depending on my schedule, and if I feel I'm able to chuck in a few more, I may do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to, I say, pacing more than last year. I said it was probably the parts of the highlight of the year was all the pacing duties I did, helping other runners, seeing them on race day achieving their goals. And then yeah, in terms of myself, I said I'll still be training, but yeah, it'll be basically less faff, less fanfare and less structure in terms of official kind of training blocks. I'll get back to good old-fashioned consistent running, running consistently each week, solid training, variety of runs each week, but I won't be bogged down with that specific training block, which would free me up to, I say, have a bit more flexibility and a bit more spontaneity. And then that goes for the channel. That will free me up to film some challenges I wanted to set myself, some different running vlogs I wanted to film, but they can't always be fitted in within a structured training block when I've got limited time to obviously film the vlogs. So off the top of my head, in terms of races, I think I'll be entering probably 5, give or take 5 or 6 races in 2025. The 2 races I'm officially entered into already is the Heaton Park 10k on the 12th of Jan. That is more of a cobweb blaster, just to get rid of all this lethargy and fatigue. And also as a recce, I said I'll be pacing twice there in 2025. I believe it's a hilly course, so I'm going to go and do a recce 10k. Just as a free hit, no expectations, no goals or pressure, and I'll get to recce the course and obviously get myself kick-started in 2025. And the other race is the Wrexham Village Bakery Half Marathon in mid-Feb. So last year I paced that one. I'll tag the pacing video there. Paced that last year, and I think I said in that vlog I will be back to race this one. And yeah, true to my word, I'm back and I'm going to race it. Like I said, another free hit. There's not going to be a training block. I'll just be training and running consistently in the build up. Hopefully by mid-Feb I'll be somewhere at a decent level of fitness, so I give myself a good blast around there. It's quite a flat course from what I can remember. I paced it quite an easy pace, but it seemed quite a fast flat course, so that'll be a fun half marathon blast. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Like I said, this is on the back of me kind of realising that I do generally just as well in a time trial on the back of some training as opposed to entering any goal races, and I don't generally like to heap too much pressure on myself. That's just my own maybe weak mentality, I don't know what it is, but this will be better just turning up on the day and having a free hit, less pressure. Do I perform better like that or do I perform worse? Like I said, time will tell. We'll see what happens in 2025, but yeah, hopefully 2025 will be bigger and better than ever in terms of myself. Hopefully I can continue to make progress in my running, but again, it's not the be all and end all. I'm going to try and enjoy it as much as I can as well this year. I'll try and give back more, do more hints and tips on the channel. Like I said, I'll be doing more pacing to help other runners achieve their goals. So yeah, follow along. Thank you to the nearly 700 people who have already subscribed. If you haven't already and you watch regularly, feel free to hit the button. Like I said, keep up to date with all the upcoming vlogs, and yeah, keeps you informed of things to come. And yeah, just a final thank you to everyone that watches, likes, shares, comments. Like I said, has already subscribed. Thank you to everyone who engages with the channel. This is very much appreciated. Like I said, I started it a couple of years ago with no real expectations, so humbled that people choose to watch my channel and like the content. That will continue in 2025. Bigger and better things planned. All the best for your running. Happy running. And I'll see you out there in 2025.